there's two articles that I came across today, and I thought this is really a strange juxtaposition of views here. So the one article talks about how that 49% of Americans don't believe that climate change is their problem, not something that affects them, not something they have to worry about, have to deal with. But interestingly, the other article from another source completely said that 80% of Americans are frustrated by the politics of climate change. Now, what those questions are, what that means, does that mean that 80% of Americans are concerned about climate change? I'll give you an example. The guy that just became the Speaker of the House, the Republican from Louisiana, is a known climate change denier. So is it just the two poles saying we're both frustrated?
It is interesting because when you go from political party to political party, it's not that you agree or disagree on a topic. It is that you consider a topic to be irrelevant. So, like we talk about climate change and things like that, Republicans, for the most part, consider it to be an irrelevant topic. It's not necessarily that they disagree with it. They don't consider it to be important, okay? Right. It's just like transgender rights. The right does not consider that to be something worth discussing. Right. And the right wants to talk about defense and finance and things like that, which the left tends to not want to deal with, except oddly when it comes to some of the stuff in the current climate, which we won't discuss.
Yeah, we will not go there.
But it's very interesting. And in the United States, the political gulf is not what people think. It is you have completely different opinions of what's important.
What's important to me, right?
And that is the big difference between the two political parties. Because as people, none of us want to smell pollution. None of us want polluted rivers. And I'm just saying that it is different to see where people stand on a lot of these things. And I think that the change to green energy is going to happen whether people believe it's important or not. You know, well, and it's happening through policy.
Yeah, and Bill Ford just made that comment, you know, that unfortunately the electric vehicle thing has become, you know, politicized. Shouldn't be. Should never. You know, who cares what, you know, if you can get from A to B and you can do it cheaper and more fun, why should that be a political issue? You know, rather than you have to stand and smell this, you know, gas that may have come from America or may have come from somewhere, you know, from people that don't particularly like us politically. So
on LinkedIn this morning, I saw somebody congratulating Mary Barra on being named the third most powerful woman in business. And then one of the first articles was, things was somebody saying, get rid of all this EV crap because I've been selling cars for 40 years and nobody I know wants this crap and you're going to ruin GM. And my worry is that the big three are going to get buried because they're not implementing. And this is the thing, they keep picking, other than the Ford F-150 and the Mach-E, for the most part, the U.S. car makers have decided, let's see how ugly we can make an EV so it doesn't hurt our gas-powered cars.
And in that respect, you know, of course, little tiny car company that came from nowhere, you know, is now one of the dominant, you know, forces in the industry. And what they don't realize is that the Chinese are going to eat their lunch if they don't keep up.
No, they're doing it. They're proving it in Europe.
I'm not even saying that.
Hi, I'm David with EV World News. If you like this video, then please press the like button. If you like the content and would like to see more videos on electric vehicles, then please hit the subscribe button. If you have some feedback for us, please let us know in the comments. Have a great day.